Hi, it's Chad with Heirloom Farm and Forge, and it's March 19th, and it's like 78 degrees, and the bees are active as can be, but like 3 or 4 nights ago, it got down to 14 degrees Fahrenheit in the night, and the bees had already started brooding up, and I'm really concerned that the brood might have gotten chilled, and so I'm gonna get in there and make sure the brood's all good. Let's get in them. Thing's still full of honey. Okay, so by the looks of this, I'm thinking maybe that cold did chill some brood and they pulled them out of there because we've got eggs in there. Either that or those have hatched already and she's laid back in them. The way it's all spotty in the middle, I kind of think maybe they did chill. And the same way on this side. Some of these have bigger larvae in them. And there's our queen. Still got a little bit of marking on her. Right there. So she's wandering around looking for a place to lay more eggs. Gently put her back in there. So they all kind of look the same. They have this capped brood pattern in the middle, and then a band of young stuff, and then a band of capped brood around there. That almost makes me think that maybe the younger stuff was in here and it didn't survive the cold. I'm not sure about that. Give me your thoughts on that in the comments. But we got eggs all over in here. She's laying like crazy. I think I'm gonna put this back together. I think I've seen all I need to see. Slowly and gently. Still not the time of the year you want to be smashing a queen. I mean, you don't ever want to smash a queen unless it's on purpose, but especially not in the early spring or late fall. Let's move on to the next one. No dead bees in this. I bought this feeder from a lady on Facebook Marketplace, and I'd never seen one like it before, but I really like it. I've seen very, very few dead bees inside this thing, and it seems to work really well. It's got the floating grates in there. I've got my pieces of pollen patties on here with my sticks under them so that the small hive beetles don't lay eggs underneath them. There we got some pollen and some brood, young brood, a few capped in the middle. Actually real young and eggs, so maybe the same thing there. Let's see, so that was 4 days ago. Actually, I guess the larvae would be really young, so these larvae that are in here are, you know, at least 4 or 5 days past hatching from an egg, so that tells me that it didn't kill them. The cold, that is. And this is all capped brood besides a few cells of larvae there. This one's a little more spotty, but it's got plenty of larvae in it too. Well, I guess maybe the bees have decided that we're not going to get any more cold, and they're just slamming them out. That queen is laying down the eggs, which is good. That's what we want. Build up that force for honey harvest. It's going to be great. And since I'm down to only 3 hives, and I could handle as much as 10. I don't want any more than 10, but 3 is definitely not enough. So I'm gonna need to split these things pretty soon, and hopefully I can still get a little honey. Put the inner cover on first and then the feeder. I've messed that up before and ended up with a feeder full of dead bees. It was the other kind of feeder, which sucks anyway. The kind with the plastic insert and the screen. I'm never using those again. They're horrible. All right, let's see what number 3 looks like. Just a little smoke for my homies. Now these are all in the feeder. It always kind of amazes me how you'll open up 2 colonies with the same feeder on them, and one is not a single bee in the feeder, and the next one's all in the feeder. Burr comb. I would like to throw that burr comb in my bucket and save it up. This is the one I left the super on because it had honey in it. But lo and behold, come spring, then the queen started laying in it. This one's full of brood. It's got some brood and looks like they're backfilling a little bit. With this yellow foundation, it's hard to tell if there's eggs or not. Hopefully the queens just moved down. I think I'm gonna go get a queen excluder. Okay, got my queen excluder. I'm gonna take this box off. Set it aside. Take it off, set it aside here. Ooh, lots of burr comb there. Let's scrape this off first. It's running out of smoke. Scrape the burr comb off. And then I am going to take these frames, shake all the bees off of them, or at least most of them, so I can make sure that the queen is not still on them. A quick look, quick shake. Quick look, quick shake. Quick look. Quick look. And you don't have to shake. You don't have to shake vigorously. Just small, sharp shakes. And it's warm enough out here, the brood's not going to get chilled. Get off of there. Put the old queen excluder on. Put these combs back in the way that they came out. Bees don't like it when you go rearranging their brood. On there. And put this back on there. Now, since we shook all the bees down to the bottom box, we know our queen is down there. Put the queen excluder on, and put the honey super back on that has brood in it. Now all of those nurse bees will come and populate that top to take care of that brood in like 15 or 20 minutes. And the queen can't get up there. So those bees will emerge and they'll start working, and the forager bees will start backfilling those spaces with honey or nectar because the queen cannot lay in there anymore. And that's how you keep them from laying brood in the honey super. Put all these back together. You probably don't need to see that, but I sure appreciate you guys watching. If you like this sort of stuff, or even blacksmithing, farm life, cattle, whatever, please subscribe to my channel. It really means a lot, and give us a like. Thanks for watching.